appreciate everybody that I got a chance to see over there at the Disney Upfronts. What a wild thing. That's the Super Bowl. That is what that is. A place that you would think I would be allergic to. Certainly not the most comfortable place for me to go to, just because of, I don't know, never really had good relationship with many of those types. A lot of love in the room. People were very kind. Had a lot of drinks with folks. A couple Jack and Diets with folks. I mean, we were really doing it. And I appreciate the opportunity. Peter Herbstreit was obviously there. Coach Saban was incredible. Reese Davis, fantastic. Desmond Howard, he had one of the coolest hats and glasses that I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it was just it was a good time right there as the big pop was happening. They did a huge announcement that week 1 game day, Baton Rouge.
Hell yeah.
Hey, obviously Lane Kiffin's debut with LSU. Week 2, Texas. Yeah, that's a huge deal. Arch Manning, obviously, getting the boys in there for Ohio State's travel back down to Austin. Remember last year, Texas traveled up to Buckeye World. This year, Buckeye World traveling south to Austin. Game day weeks 1 and week 2 have been confirmed and announced that they will be at LSU and at Texas. Week 3, though, still no announcement on where College Game Day is going.
Okay.
I will say this. There was a time in my life yesterday where I thought we were definitely announcing only that we were going to LSU Ole Miss. When I heard we were going to be announcing game days, I was like, all right, let's just do the one. Let's just go ahead and announce that we're going to go to that. Week 3, 2, we can all schedule ahead a little bit. Hey, this is coming right around the corner. We're going to be down there. It's going to, obviously, this is the game this offseason that every college football fan is eager to watch. And we know everybody in Mississippi is excited to welcome someone back home, especially after every new interview drops. So I thought that was going to be the announcement. Then before we go up there, I'm told, hey, we're announcing week 1 and week 2. I was like, what about week 3? Because I know that's where we're sitting right there. They're like, we're not announcing week 3. I'm like, who's not announcing week 3? They're like, we've been told not to. Just not week 1 and week 2. So obviously Herbstreit hears them tell me that 10 minutes before we get up there, and Herbie goes, you're not going to say that, right? And I go, nope, I'm not saying anything. I look at Coach Saban, I go, don't say anything about week 3 of College Game Day, LSU Ole Miss. And Coach Saban goes, that's the only one anybody wants, right? Isn't it? And I'm like, don't say it up there on stage. We've been told strictly, do not say it. Look at Des, same thing. Des, we're not saying it. And he goes, what? I go, we're not talking LSU Ole Miss game day. Definitely happening week 3. We're not going to do it. Des goes, oh, yeah, no, we're not. So as soon as it happens, Reese looks over at me. Okay, after weeks 1 and week 2 is announced, Reese looks directly over at me. And I'm reading what the prompter is for what Reese is saying. They got a 40-foot prompter in the back of this thing. Everybody's just reading it. I had no idea what's happening. Reese not reading it, by the way. Shout out Reese. But also, I was not supposed to come to the next. I see the name that it's supposed to go to next in the back of the room. And Reese goes, Pat, what do you think about that? Literally after saying week 1 and week 2. And I'm like, oh, my dude. Reese knew. And I'm like, week 3, we're definitely going to be at Ole Miss, LSU or whatever, you know. And there was a good little pop in the back. And then I get to the back. And I'm like, why aren't we talking about that? Like, just right now is probably not the right time because how hot it is or whatever. And I'm like, now is the time.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going down to Baton Rouge week 1. I cannot wait to get down there. See, that's kickoff college football season.
Yes, it is. Awesome.
Remember? That's another situation where 10 minutes before I go on that stage, hey, please do not say, do not entice them to do the whole suck that. You got it. You just put this in here, though, right before I go up there. I think that's not the right decision. I've been with me a long time. A Block, they all hit that thing.
Yeah.
That place is going to be awesome.
Yes.
I mean, I started getting like, yesterday, as they say, this is where announcement, and I probably should have known this is where we're going to head week 1 or whatever, but it just took me back to the last time we were down there, and it's like, holy hell, I can't believe that is what football season delivers, and I can't believe that's how it's going to start. Then week 2 down in Austin, you got the Buckeyes traveling down to, I mean, those two communities coming together down there. Weather's going to be nice still, very nice down there, obviously. It's going to be special. And then that week 3 game, the game days, we don't know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, we do not know.
Some other good ones.
We do not know if game day will be heading to LSU Ole Miss. Yeah, I think Auburn's taking on
Georgia, right?
Yeah, and then I think Florida State has a game.
Florida's got one too, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple other options. But what we're saying is, yesterday was a nice reminder that college football is so spectacular.
Yeah.
Get a chance to be around Dez and Reese and Kirk and Coach, obviously, and just catch up. And then they're running clips, and Dez did a voiceover that was like fantastic. It's like, I cannot wait for football season. On that note, we're lucky to be here. We're thankful to be here. Thank you to everybody that took care of us yesterday and the day before that in New York. Peter Schrager is the king of New York. If you need anything, you call Shrakes.
Love that.
Okay, that is what you need to do. I was just walking around. It's like, hey, here's Shrakes in the city, and he knows everybody. Okay, he knows everybody. He knows. We were in Emilio's last night. They got 10 tables. I don't know how they're open. They are. There's a line all the way down the street. Mario, super handsome kid, took care of us last night. Straight out of the back. Hey, wearing a suit, the whole thing. So Italian. Shrakes hooked that up. I mean, it was just like Shrakes is the plug seemingly for everything. So we appreciate you, Peter Schrager. We appreciate you, Peter Schrager. The Toxic Tables here at Boston Connor and one half of the Hammer, Dad. Cowboys, AP Tone, Ty Schmidt. We love you, brother. Congrats to you and the family. Can't wait to see you soon, even though Kirk.
Jeez, Herbie. Yeah. Bold from a guy who takes 6 months off after the college football.
Whoa! He used to do 4 hours of radio.
That's true.
He used to do it.
Quite a look into his life, huh?
He did 20. I mean, it was something. I'm standing there next to him, and he's like, let's talk about this. It seems like he did want to talk about it.
Yeah, he did.
He had the thoughts
He'll
before,
do that.
and it never really popped up for him to have the convo, and he said, I'm happy we're here.
What's he gonna do at home?
Well, that's the thing. Herbie is addicted to work, though, we think. Like, he does take now. He's got some months on the beach now.
30 years.
But he was doing a 4-hour radio show, I think 6 to 10 a.m. local radio for like 22 years or something like that. I forget what it was, while doing game day and everything else. So I think he has just always been kind of a busy body. I think he's always been that. And I think his wife always like super badass. So I assume Kirk comes in, wow, what's going on? She goes, get out of my face. All right. Let me know if we need anything for the baby. You know, so I think Herbie thought his best case scenario was potential. Let me go ahead and work, and then everybody else will figure it out. But him basically just saying, what are we doing as a species? Get your asses back to work out there. We'd like to say once again to Ty, however much time you need. However much time you need. And we will certainly be excited when Ty gets back. We would assume next week. That has kind of been standard down here. But there's never been formal rules.
No.
There's never been
But there is a standard.
There is a standard.
Standard is a standard.
So when Ty comes back next week, we will celebrate the shit out of him just like we have been with his family. And we'll call Kirk too immediately and say, hey, Ty's back. 9-year NFL vet, Darius J. Butler is here. D-Butt, I've been loving the Compton Country Club hats. Different colors, good logo, huge golf tournament this weekend.
Huge golf tournament this weekend.